What's in the bed of that truck? Look at that, it's wooden. Old wood, whoa, slats. Does this really attract good business? Some kind of an exercise park. I should have gotten the name. You go on the trail. These are pretty popular, but maybe 5% of the cities will have these little fitness areas, places to exercise. But even amongst that 5%, only like 1% of that really gets it right with good exercise stations. Bench leg raise. They try to be too creative or something. Just put a pull-up bar every 1,000 yards. A lot of these exercise stations, all you need to do is put a tree. Just put a tree with a nice limb to hang from, and there you go. This is pretty cool. I'm guessing there's a theater. Oh no. It's a neat little reminder. Alright, so these baseball fields are very accessible. They don't lock them. There might be somebody here. Right, so this is the strangest baseball setup. It's probably for college or something. Although it says City of Laramie Parks. Boomerang. Clean up your dugouts. So this is the access. It actually is a dugout in the ground. Looks like they're ready for a game. I wonder if they run out the bums for medical health reasons. That would be interesting. That looks like a hawk up there on the picnic table. Nah, it's probably just a crow. I don't know why a hawk would hang out on a picnic table. But yeah, there's no bums. And maybe they've run them out because of the mosquito issue. Dogs are getting heartworm. Humans are getting West Nile virus. Can't even relax in the shade. That person's walking his dog on the baseball field. I can't even relax in the shade because of the mosquitoes. That dog is at risk of heartworm. There's a dog over there too. That's, I don't believe, a sports field though. The smell of dog poops is following me, but I don't see my bicycle tires look clean, my shoes look okay. The smell of dog poop is really following me. Alright, the mosquitoes attack during the daytime around here. That's not too common. They're pretty bad, especially around this spot, the baseball field and soccer field. Here I'm running around looking for good spots to launch the drone, check out this area, but the mosquitoes are so bad around here. They weren't bad like yesterday where the places I was at, but these areas are awful. Perhaps a lot of young college students have been feeding them. Alright, so there are snow-capped mountains. Well, one snow-capped mountain visible to the west of Laramie, the very direction I'm heading towards. Centennial is probably jutted up right next to it, and it might be like a ski town or something. Surprisingly, they have a library, but the library hours are very short, and they're closed the whole weekend, so I'm in no rush to get over there. Maybe I'll start for it on Monday. Today's Saturday. Laramie is a known area, so I'll just stick around instead of running over to Centennial on Sunday and not knowing where anything is. It's got my attention. I was wondering if it was run down, but it looks in mint condition. It might be like one of them big boilers for the whole campus, distributing heat throughout the property. So I guess I know you can kind of figure out where you're at when you hit the railroad tracks. Alright, so this is the Double Cross Church. I did not even see those crosses. I walked around here at night. And as cool as it would be to fly a drone, I don't know where I could launch. Okay. Alright, I didn't really need to ask, but there's people like sitting on the side of the road, and it's like I had to ask. I didn't need to, but I asked. And they say there's a parade that started at 9:30. And I guess these are the behind.
And then man. Well, that's weird. That was the most I ever rode around a stationary parade. They can all just sit tight and let me ride around them. God, that's loud. I'll stay away from that one. Oh.
There's the announcers, front of Safeway practically.
No drag racing, guys.
Use that. Set that right there in the back of my shirt, keep my neck cool. Class of 1969. All right, so if we have you wait just a second, we give you a 3, 2, 1, so you can see who's first down there to the next intersection.
Wow, the sun is not good over here though. Alright, somebody's playing some music that's really off key. See if I can grab it. I think they're doing it because of the parade. It sounds... Over here? God, that's awful. Recorded the parade a little bit. I gotta say, with the drone, I gotta say, it got pretty close to dropping down into the trees. The sensor wouldn't even recognize the limbs. Oh, that was kind of close. I gotta say, my stomach was getting a little upset, but drinking some fermented fruits seemed to help. But that seems to be temporary too. I'm gonna ferment some papaya chunks in here. I had to drink down my ferments so I could make some room. I just realized that now that I'm kind of pickling eggs, throwing them in my vegetable ferments, I don't need to coordinate buying a bagged eggs, hard-boiled eggs at the store and then go into McDonald's. I have the eggs and they'll preserve, so I could just go to a McDonald's and have the eggs. Alright, Burger King's 2 miles away. I could go for one of those succulent burgers, but I am not going to eat it without my ferments, without my sauerkraut cabbage. But how do I get it there? I really don't have anything. I can't take the whole jar. I gotta figure this out. Alright, so I decided to put it in a metal container, which I'm really concerned about. Put the sauerkraut in the metal container. But I mean, I'm rationalizing a little bit that they put sauerkraut in cans and sit on shelves for years. So maybe just a short time shouldn't be so bad. And it's not like it's white vinegar. I should have brought a spoon. This is such a mess. I've been wanting to bring the drone over this stadium, but there's really nowhere I can go to launch, I don't believe, safely enough. Maybe there is. If I came here at like 5:30 a.m., right in the grass over here, and then launch it over this massive stadium and get a nice look. Looks pretty cool. No games tonight. Gate 1, fan entrance. Entering the college tailgate park. Oh, there's no access. Okay. And there's supposed to be a library around here somewhere that's actually open on Sunday, tomorrow, and I'm really interested in that. They allow public. Federal Credit Union. How many do they have? Law Library. That's cool. This got my attention. They got some weird shapes around here. I don't have my drone on me now. It'd be kind of tempting. I could actually, it's pretty clear. I could sit at that picnic table. There's clearance above. What's this? Some kind of tunnel? Whoa, that's deep. Wow, it's for buses, I guess, for the sports teams. Huh. That's pretty neat. And then you got this. And then over here is another weird shape. You got a circle and a cone. The circle is, the dome is like, makes me think of Frank Lloyd Wright. Not so much this dome. I gotta say that I'm not really happy with just 3 jars of fruit ferments. I could use 4 or maybe 5. I have to buy them in 2 jars at a time, $10 a pop. But where can I store 2 more jars? And what could I get rid of to make up for the difference in weight? Because I'm very concerned about just adding more weight. But I could use more fruit ferments, so that it gives what I have more opportunity to ferment, so I'm not consuming so much sugar. I think I'm still consuming a little too much sugar. So a cloud got in front of the sun and it got a little darker. That's the entertainment for the day. Alright, what is the best way to secure your bicycle for Phoenix, Arizona? On the back of your car if you're doing it with this method? Well, I gotta say, 3 locks do not stop a thief. Alright, 1 for the tire, for the bicycle frame, for the other tire. That was not enough. They broke the straps, so you gotta secure this bicycle rack to your car. And what do I got? A little hook thing there, and I got one on the other side too. So you could do both. I only did one, so I don't know if I'm actually secure enough. And then also, I just recently got this gun lock. The local city hall is giving these things away, but it works good for securing the seat, because I've had my seat stolen in other cities a couple of times. This isn't the most ideal way. I haven't figured out the better way to get it attached to the frame, but it is attached, at least, nonetheless. Sort of, actually. That's actually open. when the lock is on the bicycle, at least. Actually, I have to admit, it's not secure. But it has potential. You could maybe get a little extra cable or something. But this is a good start. You want to secure the seat, the tires, the frame, and then the bicycle holder to the car, and that has you better prepared to deal with Phoenix. Okay, I have to admit, this does not work. It's not connected. I mean, I could connect it to this cable, but also the bicycle seat could be secured better with a bolt. That you need a tool to open up rather than the quick release.